Hello guys, welcome back. This is Hunter or Pilot. What episode is this? This is part 4? Part 4 of Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's been a little bit a while since it's been like 3-4 days. We are investigating Verona's evidence.
Now this was familiar.
Oh shit, I have to redo this?
Good quality paper. The fact, but then not
Let me just skip this.
No, many thanks.
I'm Fabien.
Now that's quite now. Huh?
Because Fire's asleep right now.
Why? Just a and you which it. Well,
and we already did this in a previous video, so I am
the Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed. I wondered if Verona had Seattle PD. I wondered if Verona had Seattle Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Go investigate her. Where is she? Interrogation room. Here we go.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter.
We're in a bar.
From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh, God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Same friends who watch your purse?
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind.
Which bars did you
Do
visit?
you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
You have a new lead.
Seattle PD, full of Seattle PD.
Check the police records for the Rebar Killer. Is it over here? It's not. Police records. Where is that at? Records, here we go. Bad guys busted this week, 23, Captain Muldoon. Oh, okay, record room.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. I figured I needed my strength for other things. I didn't see the point in confusing things. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
How do I get in here?
I thought I was on the right lines already. I didn't think that was worth the effort. Oh,
Which
that would have
ability do
just
I
brought me
use?
trouble.
It's right here. Interesting.
I didn't think that would help. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move. I didn't see the need. I didn't see the need. I figured I needed my strength for other things. I thought about it, but it seemed I didn't see the point in confusing things.
What do I do?
I didn't think that would help. I didn't think that was worth the effort. I didn't see the need. Yeah, I didn't think. I thought I was. I figured I needed my strength for other things. Seattle PD.
What's my abilities do? Fast forward, massive. LT and X. No.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
How do I? Bro. What the? How do I check the police records? I need to search this out. Am I just stupid or what? How to check police. Oh, I need feed on drunk guy. Wow. Go feed on the drunk guy in the whole intel.
How's life in the tank, Frank?
So good, Fabien.
Kind of thirsty.
Hey, come closer for a moment.
And food for you, Fabien.
Alright, I should have got my ability.
I knew you were a man of taste. Take care, Blair.
Night, night, Mr. Bright.
Drunk guy got rhymes. Now let's go upstairs. I see. I don't understand why we can't just like open the filing cabinet.
Nope, had nothing to say. I didn't see. Oh, that would have just brought.
Here we
Well,
go.
if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Any word on DB Cooper?
Any word on DB Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew.
Anything that screams being Illuminati.
Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery.
Ghost
Got anything
fairies?
new on the ghost fairies?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting.
What do you have? File cabinet?
Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure. There are news clippings, side notes, dockets, and warrants, all marked for your man. All in
1925.
1925.
100 years ago.
Case file that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Nice.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home.
Let's go to the Dutchman bar.
Cold
At least
night.
it's not that far away.
I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
See if Detective Fabien can crack this case. Or if it's actually the rebar killer. Oh shit, there's a lot of motorcycles. Cool, cool.
Huh. Someone must have smuggled this in. Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Rusty. Oh, over at that. Sushi smash? And what does that say? Bombery? Or this is bomber. I'm an idiot. What?
Mr. Guru, can I impose just a moment?
Well now, Fabien, my man, I can see the ghosts in your trail. Don't pay them no mind.
I'd like a little of that chill of yours, my friend.
Always. Always. The ghosts don't want
Okay,
you
so I
joining them yet.
Fabien has a few ghouls around the city. I can munch on, get some of my abilities back.
Ooh, you sent sparks into my noggin, Guru, old friend. Well, there's detecting to do.
It's a long road to the sleep of the just.
Okay. Maybe up here. Here we go.
Fabien, you old bloodhound.
Cookie.
What can I do for the pride of the PD?
You got bad off on your bar
Not
last
a
night.
social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabien, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
You ever hear of Santiago?
You ever hear tell of a killer by the name of Santiago?
Santiago? Old St. James? Patron saint of veterinarians and skin traders, if I remember rightly. Friend to a certain carpenter in Jerusalem, so I hear. Should I hold a table for him?
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
I hit a wall. Something down here. Here we go.
No show tonight. Well, what Silky called the show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting.
Okay. Here we go.
Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It had better be an accident, or the man himself would have a
Look who it
word to
is.
say.
Benny.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Is the killer
Because whoever did the killing at Macomb last week was an expert. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit.
Chew the
Did
fat.
you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your bean Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
New leads.
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up. Verona remembered the Macomb. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate that.
Go check it out. At the hole in the wall bar. I can't climb and do gliding shit like other people. Look who it is.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabien, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'll see you later, Nico.
See you later.
Enjoy your detecting, detective.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order.
Oh, she's not even back here. Okay. Interesting. What's over here? There we go.
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. Soulful. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind. I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world.
I think he is right. Alright. Back to the investigation. The hole in the wall. Damn, it's popping out here.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe. Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
Anyone seem out of place?
Party, huh? Anyone seem out of place? Were you at all?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Okay. That's very useful.
Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place.
Nice, I'll take that. That'll be probably in this corner. What if I use my ability on this?
Good
Oh, I
view
can talk
of
to
where
him.
Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets.
I can talk
You
to
see
it in
anything
front of all
last
these
night?
people.
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of...
What? Question mark?
Of steel and plastic. And the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. But which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Westenra construction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old.
More than Herbert Hoover? That's crazy. Where do we go now?
Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured...
Let's go there, to the Glacier Hotel.
Oh, it's freezing. Goddamn snow.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know
Real
much
friendly
about
there.
birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Real friendly there.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah, what else? There we go.
The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked the big party back in the day.
Alright, new lead.
Verona remembered.
A cone bar.
Take a moment. Just take a breath. The change will come, and your mundane concerns will be.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Do you have a purse with her?
Did you notice if she had a purse with her?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Okay. Let's...
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
Let's go talk to Campo before I get to the construction site.
Drink, whatever you can spare, please. Wish I had a bigger coat.
Because I don't think I've ever seen Campo yet. In these next 3 days or so, I'll have 3 days off, so I'm gonna try to record a bunch of videos for you guys. I finally achieved 1080p. I finally figured out that easy setting to do Streamlabs.
Not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way, more in a morgue slab kind of way.
Oh, bro, click the button. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to Prince Campo. To be honest, I'm not very interested in this detective portion. Oh, here's Brio.
Ah, Fabien. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Tell him Santiago is in town.
Santiago. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Santiago, pair of St. James's swords, keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Choi. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
Okay.
I
Let's
headed
go
down
to the Western Raw construction site. To be honest, yeah, this detective part of the game with Fabien in it, not the biggest fan of it. Not super interested in it. But honestly, I think once we're back to fire, the game's gonna start picking up pretty good.
Snow makes it all feel.
I do like this like fast walk ability. Pretty cool. But like all of his abilities are like pretty much detective based. You got the people that would like detective type stuff would really like this, but also you're not really detecting anything because I feel like it tells you what to do. You don't really have to, you know, it's not really like a puzzle. Alright, am I gonna have to fight here for the first time as Fabien?
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
Interesting.
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a shower.
Fact. Oh, Verona. Photograph of Verona found a ghoul's makeshift home. The photo is creased and slightly damaged. It looks like it had been taken from some distance without the subject's knowledge.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up. I thought I was on. I figured I needed my... Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh, my ability.
I headed down to the old Western Corps headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes.
I go here? Oh.
I went down.
Go search for new leads at the Dutchman bar. I can leave from here. Yep. Might have to see if I can get some blood to be able to get into that phone. People to talk to it. Just talk to Selkie, see what he has to say.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Okay.
I had a question to ask.
I'm not gonna be able to get into the phone, to be honest. Doesn't matter to me. I want to get this case over with. I want to get back to fire. Okay.
Welcome back,
Back
my
in Nico's
friend.
place.
I had another thought. I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy.
More to her
Even if it's
than
the joy of
what
detection, huh?
seeks the eye.
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
Hope the Christmas trade picks up.
Have a good night, my friend.
Ravona's locket. It's silver, slightly scratched, and with the shine worn off. Most faintly of patch oil, or patch. I don't know how to say that word. Oil. There are 2 letters engraved on the back. DL in an elaborate script. Inside are 2 pictures of the same girl, dark-haired, age maybe 10 years old. She does not look cheerful. Given to me by Nico Aurora Barn and Chains for a pawn ticket. Nice.
I wondered if Verona...
Good question, Rona, about the name she gave Nico, Ravina.
Can't believe she ditched me.
All right.
You found something, right?
I definitely
I'm
did.
looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know. You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
May as well come
you
clean.
may as well come clean. What have you been up to?
Nothing. And that's not my locket. That's the truth. Keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me
where are
she
you
wasn't going
hiding?
to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case. Forget it.
Question you.
Any news, detective? You've caught him.
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. Well, they remember.
I think they
Well, that may. I'd avoid the Dutch.
Wow, we never.
Much to my. You made it.
We did.
Playing pool.
Oh.
I imagine that you did. Oh, you.
Damn it.
I found this.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's
Put
a
some
mite
fear
less
into her
likely
so
here
she'll
in
tell me
PDHQ,
nothing.
though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge you rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. how's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinny, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a
Wanna go
name
in
for
there?
his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before it's too late.
So it's her sister in danger, not Verona. Yeah.
As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at...
Time to go prevent the murder on Verona's sister. Oh. Just fast walk all the way there. Since I'm like, am I moving like fast? Like, is time moving faster? If so, I wonder if I guess the sun would come up quicker then, right? Can't work like that though, right? Maybe it's just to mortals, humans.
Some change. Anyone?
Your voice is what happened?
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell
Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Any other way I can get in there? Who is this?
Marigold, my delight. Are you free?
Detective, well, my stars were right. It's been too long.
Could I partake just a little?
We just partake.
Of course, you're always my favorite.
Looks like a witch. Another one of my ghouls. In front of everyone.
I tip my hat to you. You delightful morsel. Let us part then, you and I. I got places to be.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
I sure won't. Let's see. Here we go.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Aw, bouncing is important work too.
Bouncing? Right. Small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
Ah. Well, I never wanted to go to your party anyway.
Let's do this
Lovely
again.
to see you.
Same old.
So I hear, sir. I'd like you to know...
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening,
Oh,
Senator.
he thinks I'm a senator. Okay.
Oh, I intend to.
Thank you. Ooh, first time in the atrium.
The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
Detective, it is fascinating
Isabel.
to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
Do you know Ravenna? I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her. And not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well.
Isabel's interested
She should be
twins,
upstairs
okay.
in the VIP area doing her job.
We
Do
know
not
her.
upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
Move. Okay, let's go this way. I thought it was blood for a second. It's just like skid marks. A completely different vibe. Ooh, what's this?
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. And I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna? Maybe. I should get on the trail.
Here we go, got some footsteps. Person up there.
Too late. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure? That would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now. You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
Like that?
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, Mortals who are tied to vampires? A message from a hunter?
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the Kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well,
I sure
I'll try,
will.
although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least.
Rosalind.
Detective, are you quite well?
1925.
Sorry,
Wow.
Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A
There's the
broken
old sheriff on
vase,
the
a
right.
stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is
I
considered
asked
traditional.
such a dumb question.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective, not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian, as is your sire.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
I maintain the masquerade.
I help keep the mortals in happy ignorance.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of 2 princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Sounds like it might have involved knives and ultimatums, am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen
Cool,
this
that
city
I'm back in the
successful through 30
1925.
years and more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
Okay.
Mistress Graham had told me to circulate, so I guessed I should circulate.
Up to my sire, Gideon.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
Was it Sophia?
We've not actually met. I don't want to
It's
intrude.
back 100 years ago.
Please do. Fabien, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Oh, same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his reel.
Yeah.
You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabien about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then
Think about some shit that we have today.
One mortal with a little equipment in their garage, and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising. Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was id as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
I was joining with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear ya. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth. Good speaking to both of you.
Chin up, my boy. Don't let the hi-hats get away with anything.
We'll be here.
Okay. I'm gonna actually take a pause and a little break here. I'm sorry this episode probably hasn't been the best, but I mean we're Detective Fabien. We're solving a case. We're back in 1925. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how the story unravels with Fabien and also Fire, which hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to play as her again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a good night.